everybody! Today we are playing another round of Will You Press the Button?
We went through a few moral dilemmas last time, a few not so moral dilemmas, and
Half-Life 3 was confirmed.
Half-Life 3 is confirmed. I confirmed it personally. I said yes.
Someone who's never played it, she confirmed it.
No, yeah. So, let's see what else we confirmed for you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I think it's your turn to ask me.
Was this a good question or a bad question? Because we did move on because we didn't want to spoil the questions.
I think you should put bad because reading thing, it seems like everyone's asking Half-Life 3 questions, so just get it out of the way.
Okay.
It's not my favorite.
No, well, it's gone.
Okay.
Okay, so Rihanna, your most hated thing is destroyed.
Okay.
But your most favorite thing is destroyed.
What does it mean by favorite thing, though? Is that, like, person? Is that, like, my laptop? Because that is one of my favorite things. I would say no, because I don't really have, like, a Thanos. Like, I don't want things to be destroyed.
Mm-hmm. I
don't need things to be destroyed.
No. And even if it's your most hated thing, it doesn't say you ever have to put up with it.
Yeah. Most hated thing? Like, I don't even know what that is. I don't necessarily... I know this sounds weird, but I don't necessarily hate things. Like, there are a couple people I've met in my life where, like, I don't use hate often, and there's a couple people I've met in my life where I'd say I hate them, but, like, I don't want to destroy them. I don't really have objects in my life that would be destroyed.
No. So,
like,
no.
No.
27% of people push the button.
Nah, that's not a really high ratio. People are keeping in the balance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that question.
No, it's not bad.
It was way better than the Half-Life 3 question.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Katie.
Yes.
You become incredibly wealthy and world hunger, AIDS, malaria, and poverty all cease to exist. I'm too far from the computer to be reading this. Okay, but you have to fund the relief with your newfound wealth, leaving you with less than when you started. So you're gonna be really rich and you're gonna cure like all the world's problems, but you have to fund it, and then when you're done, you're pretty much in debt.
Well, it says less. So it doesn't say debt. It says less.
But let me put it this way. The way the real world works is that if you did this, if you were credited for doing all of this with your money, you would be known and you would probably get brand deals. You'd probably be on commercials. You could probably do anything you wanted and you could make money still. So I bet you... And
this seems like a very...
Or you could be like Gandhi and you could go down in history as being someone who went for peace, and even though they suffered for it, was better known for it.
The first part seems a little bit more long-term. The second part seems temporary, and like she said, the aftermath. Like, the guy who raised the price of that AIDS pill, like, it was such a quick thought, and now he's in the media so much about it. I don't remember what kind of pill it was, but...
Like, you really think the people, if you did that, if people would let you die? And, like, let you be in a worse off place that might even lead you to death? Like,
I would have such a legacy.
I know if I had AIDS or something and someone cured that for me and got rid of it for me, I would probably feel in debt to them in many ways. Like, I don't know.
And our world would be better off in general. Like,
we're getting so much
third world countries and all them, they would be able to, like... They'd be able to be better off, and like the economy would be stimulated everywhere, whereas we're funding so much into like these areas and there's nothing coming back, so our debt is up. 69% of people press the button.
I would trade my happiness to stop suffering of other people, for sure.
And again, the debt is temporary, so that's a good question.
Yeah.
Rihanna, please look away.
Okay. I'm looking away.
You will have the most beautiful singing voice on the planet.
I already do.
But when you talk, sing, whisper, or try to communicate in any way, no one will understand you. I feel like the drawbacks are so much worse than the plus.
I feel like, yeah, because like you could say that you could just sing everything, but then people would hate you because they'd be like, When you talk, sing, whisper. So no matter what you do... No, not doing it. That's stupid.
Pointless.
That's so stupid.
It's so pointless. 26 people.
So I'm Ozzy Osbourne?
No!
Quality, zing, burn.
I could swear at them without them annoying. That person's kind of clever. That's kind of...
No, because then they wouldn't understand anything at all anyways.
But you could get away with it. Yeah. Okay, good or bad? I think it's bad.
I think it's bad.
Okay. So, can you...
I'm using the mouse from now on.
That's fine.
Okay. Katie.
Mm-hmm.
You will be able to walk through walls, but your clothes don't go with you.
No. No, that's what doors are for.
Very true.
If I can't walk down to get to the door, like my nakedness would be a symbol of my laziness,
That's
and
pretty
I don't
much
need
what
that.
a ghost has.
Yeah,
But I guess they don't wear clothes, so
No.
it doesn't...
I don't get the plus.
That's
I
almost like...
save myself 5 feet of walking.
That's almost like an invisibility power where when you turn invisible, your clothes don't turn
I
invisible.
know.
So you have to get naked, but like
Mm.
to be able to use your power, you have to get naked, and that's just... No
That's
power's
not
worth
right.
getting naked.
No, I'm not doing
That's
that.
because that's a temporary thing that like once you enter the wall, you just go back.
Yeah.
I would use my power to shower.
Well, that'd be quicker.
Yeah.
That's the only plus I can draw from this. Might get lucky. Please don't run into this
Walk
person.
into a club and don't have to pay like, hey, can I borrow some of your clothes? Okay, next question.
Oh, that's a bad question. I don't like that one.
We're so pessimistic about these.
We are.
Okay.
Rihanna, you can be the best looking person on the world, but you will never be the best sex she ever had.
I'm fine with that. I'm sorry. I don't like that they all said on the world. Like, is that insinuating that like, what's not
Is
on
that a
the world?
typo?
I
For in the
think
world?
So. I think so. I guess it makes more sense to say on the world because if you say in the world, people will be like, oh, like, well, you're in the world? I guess, but yeah, I will press this button.
You will press this button.
Because, like, maybe it won't be the best, but, like, there are lots of people out there who don't have this advantage and still will never be that.
55%.
Yeah, and...
Doesn't matter, had sex.
And, like,
Thank
what
you.
if... Like, I'll probably be the second best. Like, I'll be the most attractive person in the world. You get, like, real world, real talk, prettier people eventually, or good, better looking people get more advantages.
It's so true.
You have
It's
to
so true.
you have to work harder if you're not as good looking, and it's not that you can't do things if you're not good looking, but I've
People
noticed
pass
throughout
you
my
over.
life that if you have more opportunities, more people talk to you, more people take chances on you if you are attractive.
Good or bad?
It's a good question. We had a good
Rate it. Rate it.
We had a good discussion over it. Okay, Katie,
Hmm?
you gain the power to do, I'm gonna start reading that over again. Yep. Okay, you gain the power to do. No, that's a typo. That wasn't even me. Okay, you gain the power to do anything you can imagine. They put the power twice. But each use of the power, no matter how great or small, drives you closer to completely and irreversibly losing your mind forever. That's a mouthful.
That is a big mouthful.
And then the first one was a typo. That was a mess. That was a train wreck from start to finish. Drink some water.
It's not worth it. Like, anything I can imagine would be so cool. But I feel like if I could do anything I wanted, I'd abuse that. And then if I go insane and I keep using my power, what would I do?
Eventually, you would still just be able to keep doing it because you would lose your mind.
No, that's the point. But if I
what
lose
is
my mind...
what is
wait,
the increment?
Wait. I don't know.
That's
But
the
what I'm
increment.
saying is, if I lose my mind and I can still do anything, what am I going to do when I lose my mind? Because then I'm going to have way less filter. So, if I can do anything and I lose my mind, do you think I'm going to use my power for good? Probably
No.
not.
No. That's a really rational way of thinking about that. Wow.
It's not worth it. Like, it'd be
It's
cool.
not.
It'd be cool at first, and I'd be like, wow, I really can do anything.
That's kind of
I'd
like
blow through it, I'd lose my mind, and then I'd probably wind up hurting so many people or so many things.
that's like a very, like, I don't know, like very broad statement about how supervillains are created. Because they get a power and they use it and eventually they lose their mind and then they
I'm not
partially in.
I'm not pushing this button. I don't feel like it's a good payoff. 51% people push the button.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's just go to the next one.
Yeah, these comments are long. Good or bad? I think that's good. That's really cool.
It was decent.
That's a good
yes.
question.
It's funny because I never thought in the way you had said it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rihanna, you get a painful, deadly disease, but you lose all your money and possessions and still don't get cured.
There's no upside
No
to that.
upside. What is the point of this question? There's no upside.
Did anyone push the button? Check it
You're
out.
saying no, eh?
Yeah.
22% of people pushed it.
Who the hell pressed this button? There's no upside whatsoever.
Oh, I thought you were saying that. That's literally the comment, though.
Nah.
What?
Okay,
What?
that was so bad.
Do you want me to read you a new one? I feel bad for that.
Yes, please. There's another chocolate and vanilla thing.
I'm skipping this.
What is it?
You go on an adventure, but it's
Yes.
to the grocery store.
Press the button. Press the button.
What? 75% of people go on grocery store adventures.
That's it. It's an adventure, and there's no downside to it.
True.
And it'd probably be, because it's an adventure, it'd be like a really awesome shopping trip.
True.
It'd probably be one of those, like, have you ever seen a box episode of a TV show or a movie where they go someplace not exciting and have a big adventure? Those are the coolest.
True.
That's pretty much Community in many ways. They go on a lot of, like, really mild adventures and have, like, really cool stories that go along with them.
Do you want one more, or do you want to ask me?
No, ask me another one.
Okay. Good?
Yeah, that was, I enjoyed that question.
This is just so, like...
This is a trio of shit questions, apparently.
After this, I want a question,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Because I am done thumbing through these. I'm
That's
so
fair.
sick of this.
That's fair.
You win every video game you play, but you have to spend hundreds of hours practicing first.
That's what you do every...
Guys, welcome to our channel, where we do this.
And we don't always win the game, but, like, that's a formula for winning a game. You just play it for hundreds of hours. Just, no.
No?
No, why would you press that button?
Well, because then you at
That's
least
real life.
win.
Well, that's real life.
You at least win.
But you still have to put the hundreds of hours in.
Yeah, but at least you wouldn't lose after all that.
Oh well.
45% people, that's how talent works in any field. I do that already. Is it not how it works? So nothing changes. So I can finish Dark Soul early.
Amazing. Okay.
I love these comments.
Okay.
Rihanna, one more?
Yeah, one more.
Perfect.
I'm gonna say bad.
Yeah.
Okay. This one isn't that bad.
I saw your face in the camera.
Well, at first I was like, oh shit, another one, because it's really short, but
It's thought-provoking?
it's thought-provoking enough, yeah. Okay, so you can see a brand new color, but you lose an eye.
No. I don't think it's worth it.
Well, I think the thing with it, you could see a brand new color and that'd be amazing, but you couldn't describe it to anyone, and no one would believe you. So, like,
And you'd lose an eye! You'd lose an eye!
Like, what do you benefit from that besides having an enlightenment? But if you can't share your enlightenment with anyone else, like, is it really worth it?
I know, and like, you go into like these art programs and you have so much available to you already, like, what are they hoping to draw from this?
Nothing.
Exactly. I think the range of colors I can see, I'm perfectly content with.
Yeah.
I'm not colorblind. I'm female, so I'm already up on that. Like, men, I think, just generally see color as a more broad spectrum, like salmon, fuchsia, magenta. It's just pink. It's just pink to them. But I'm fine with what I can see. I don't care. I don't want to lose an eye.
Okay.
You know what? Losing an eye also gets rid of your depth perception.
32 people press this button.
32% of people.
Yeah, look, Wicked with an eye patch. Go all Nick Fury. Yeah, just a girl, wait. Aw.
Ultraviolet, infrared, I'd rather see in 3D, and that's my point. You lose your depth perception. I probably couldn't drive if I did this.
Yeah, but you could see a brand new color. And you
I'll
you
paint my
show-
car this brand new color and then crash it.
It wouldn't have no benefit to your
No.
life. Especially because someone would be like, oh, what do you think of that? And I'd be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And they'd be
So
like,
can
no.
you give me the name of your dealer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Okay.
that was
an interesting
fun.
way to end the episode.
alright.
If you want to play along with us, honestly, just go through our video and comment and tell us what you would do. Would you push the button?
We're gonna leave it on this question.
So, actually, guys, yeah, tell us what you think. You can have sex with your best friend's girl without consequence. Make it a guy if you're a girl or whatever. Just make it your
Change
preference.
the gender for your preference.
Have fun with your preference. But every girl person, I'm gonna make a person, you have sex with afterward, we'll fake it.
Let us know.
Yeah, think about it. Come
And
back
if
to
you're
us.
and if your children, let's go to the next. You
You
get
get $1,500 per week, but your occupation is writing stupid questions on the site for 10 hours a day.
there you go. Go
Perfect.
to it. We will
Okay.
see you guys
Yeah,
later.
let us know. Like, comment, subscribe, and
Yeah, make
we'll see you.
sure you guys hit that like button if you like what you see.
And the subscribe button, which is somewhere.
It costs nothing to you, and it really helps us out, and you can keep up to date with us. Alright, so thank you so much.
guys. Bye.
Katie!
I rolled it that time! You saw me drag it up!
Strike sort of situation.
Can we
No.
even pick up the phone?
Become quite
Well, we can pick it up and put it right back down.